Hello, and welcome back to episode 8 of Sports Tingz with me, Brandon Beasley. Today is going to be another one of my Steelers bias pods. What I'm probably going to do is just go through, I'm going to give you our roster as of right now. I'm going to go through everybody, tell you who I think is going to start, who's going to play, who's not going to play. And then, I'll go through their entire roster, give my thoughts on what I think the matchup's going to be, who's going to win, the key matchups to watch, and all that good jazz. So, before we dive into that, though, like we do at the beginning of every show, today's episode is sponsored by BetUs. BetUs is a great sponsor for us at Off the Ball Network. They have the fastest payout in the betting industry and offer a 125% sign-up bonus when you use promo code OFFTHEBALL in all caps. That is off the ball in all caps, no spaces, at sign up. Head over to betus.com and sign up today. And the second sponsor of the day is Built Bar. Unlike all the other bars out there that either taste like old Play-Doh or a piece of cardboard, when you eat a Built Bar, you will think you are cheating on your diet with a delicious chocolate dessert. If your kids find out how good these are, you're going to have to be buying more because they will be begging for them. Remember to use our tag at BuiltBar and our hashtags I'm Built and Built Bar in your posts. So post and tag us, showing us your the Built Bars you eat and all that good stuff, your favorite flavors and all that. And the referral code is all caps off the ball, and this code will provide you, your friends, and your family with a 10% discount at BuiltBar.com. That's promo code off the ball with a 10% discount at BuiltBar.com. Alright, so, sorry, I'm hot. Now, I don't know what, because I have everything pulled up right here. Alright, so, like I said, today's going to be a very, Pittsburgh Steeler based show. So, my thoughts on the Steelers right now, before we dive into everything. I think our team itself is very good. We are missing a few dudes at some positions, but I think that I think we'll have some people step up. I think that for some reason I think we're either gonna have a year that's really good. We're gonna go 10-7, 10-8, whatever the fuck. I think it's 10-7. Yeah, 10-7. We could go 10-7, make a wild card, and make a push for the play. I see a world where that works, where Najee has just a monster season. Whoever's playing quarterback for us just doesn't screw up, and Mike Tomlin just coaches the way he's always coached. And our defense carry us throughout the whole season, like it usually does. But what I will say is I'm very excited. Training camp started yesterday, I believe. Today is technically the 27th. So I think everybody reported to training camp yesterday or today. Either way, I think I'm very excited for football. So I'm going to go through the Steelers roster as of right now. So this is our 90-man training camp roster. The guys that I don't think are going to make the team, I will just say their name and probably just say he probably won't be on the team. Something like that. The way this is looking, it's going to go from lowest number to highest, so bear with me. So, wearing number 2 for us, we have my least favorite Steeler of all time, Mason fucking Rudolph. Dear God, I hope he doesn't stay on the roster. I hope we cut him. I wish we'd cut him already. I've said this before. I've went on this big rant. I hate Mason Rudolph with a burning passion. I hate him. I hate him so much. I just want him off our team. Please. Mason Rudolph, fuck you. Wearing number 5 is our 7th round quarterback. I'm going to butcher his last name. Chris Oladokun? Something like that. Don't expect much from him. Obviously, he's a 7th round quarterback draft pick. Number 6 this year for us is going to be Presley Harvin, our punter. I love Presley Harvin just because I think he's a beast. What is this? Make this go away. Go away. Okay. Wearing number 8 for us is somebody that I am very excited to see. And that is our 1st round draft pick, number 20. I think it was the 20th pick of the draft. Yeah, number 8, my boy, Kenny motherfucking Pickett, baby. Alright, I'm going to speed this up some. So, number 9, we got Chris Boswell, GOAT. Number 10, we got Mitch Trubisky. I'm very skeptical on Mitch. Like, I want him to be good because he's with us, but there's a good chance that he sucks, just like he did every other year. So, we'll see. Wearing number 11 for us this year is Chase Claypool. I'm hoping he has a big year. Wearing number 13 for us is Miles Boykins. I have nothing against him, but for some reason, I hate the last name Boykins. I hate it. I don't know why. I don't like it. So the fact that we have a guy, literally I told my friend this, right? One of my buddies. We were talking just randomly. And I was like, dude, you remember who Earl Boykin is? He was a super short guy who played basketball. I don't remember exactly when, not too long ago, but he was like 5'5" or something, 5'4". His name was Earl Boykins. And I was like, do you remember who he is? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, I hate his last name. And then 2 days later, we signed Miles Boykins. And I was like, oh, sick. So, we'll see what he does. Wearing number 14 for us is George Pickens. I'm very excited. I think he may have been the biggest steal of the draft. And, yeah. So, I'll be excited to see what he does on the field. Wearing number 15 is wide receiver Cody White. See, if he's on the team, he's going to be one of those guys that never sees the field. Number 16 is our punter. No one gives a fuck. Number 16 is a kicker, but he probably won't make the team. Number 17 is Anthony Miller. Probably won't be on the team. Number 18, Deontay Johnson. He is going to be our number 1 this year. He has been very good. And I'm hoping with Juju gone, some of our distractions will go away. And I'm hoping Deontay Johnson has a crazy year. Number 19 is our 4th round pick, I think he was. Calvin Austin. I'm very excited to see him play. I think he's going to be... I honestly think he's going to play kick returner for us, kick and punt return. At least to start. I don't think he'll play much receiver, but we'll see. Where number 20 is cornerback Cam Sutton. I love him. I think he's going to have another great year. Number 21 is safety Trey Norwood. He rides the bench. Number 22, running back from Alabama, Najee Harris. I think he's going to have a phenomenal year. I really think our offense is going to mostly go through him. Everything we do is going to be centered around Najee Harris, I think. Number 24 is going to be a safety. I mean, is he? I'm guessing him and Terrell are going to either share snaps or compete for the starting job. I'm not entirely sure. But DeMonte Casey played for the Cowboys last year, I do believe. Number 24 is our backup running back, Benny Snell. Number 25 is another corner, Akilla Witherspoon. He had a great year last year. I expect nothing less. Number 28, or 26, sorry, Anthony McFarland. He won't see the field. Number 20, wait, what? There's two 26s. Sick. Chris Steele, don't know who that is. Looks like a rookie. Number 27, Marcus Allen, probably won't see the field. Number 28, they're saying Miles Killebrew is a linebacker on this. Played safety last year. But okay. Number 29, corner Levi Wallace. Man was a beast for the Bills last year. Can't wait for that. Number 30, don't even know that guy's name. Carlins Platel. Don't know who that is. Probably won't be on the team. Number 30, Jalen Warren. Probably won't be on the team. 31, Justin Lane, corner. He'll probably make the team. Probably won't play much. Number 33, Trey Edmonds. Probably won't play enough. Or probably won't play at all if he makes a team. Number 34, Terrell Edmonds. He'll probably start for us at safety, if I had to guess. He's pretty good. I don't have any issues with him. Number 35, Arthur Mallett. I don't like him. Donovan Steiner. Don't know who that is. Number 38, Carl Joseph. I think he'll be good for us. 39 is my boy Minka. And in this particular picture, my boy Minka looks ripped. Mateo Durant. Don't know who that is. Probably won't make the team. Lindell Stevens. Probably won't make the team. Looks like he was a Washington Commander last year, so maybe he will. Number 41, Robert Spillane. Old neck. We got Tyree Johnson, Derek Watt, Buddy Johnson, the long snapper, linebacker, T.D. Moultrie. Looks like he played for Auburn. Number 48 is a linebacker, Derek Tezuka. I do believe that's how you say it. Gennard Avery. Don't know who that is. Probably won't make the team. Delonte Scott probably won't make the team. Miles Jack is a big pickup for us in the offseason. Kendrick Green. He's center, right? Yeah. Tazar Skipper. Don't know who that is. Gilbert, Devin Bush, Alex Highsmith, Montrevious Adams, J.C. Hassenauer, Mason Cole, trash can. Don't even know who you are. Don't know who you are. Dan Moore, Larry Ogun. I'm not even going to try to say his last name, but D tackle. I'm excited for us to have him, actually. I don't know what. Oh, nose tackle. Donovan Jeter. Sick. Jake Dixon. Khalil Davis. Kevin Dotson. I think he'll be good for us. We're getting to people that I don't know anymore. Carlos Davis. I'm just looking at guys for guys that will probably. Zach Gentry will probably make the team. Connor Hayward might make the team. Oh, I forgot we got Sternberger from the Packers, the old Packers tight end. Pat Freiermuth, he'll definitely start. He was a kick returner, I think, for the Patriots last year. And we signed Gunner. I'm not going to try to pronounce that name either. Number 90, TJ Watt, looking to have a monstrous season. Hopefully go back-to-back on Defensive Player of the Year. Tyson Alualu. He hasn't retired yet? Oh my gosh. Chris Wormley. Cam Hayward, I'm excited for him. DeMarvin Leal, I think he'll be good for us too eventually. Alright, so that's our roster, kinda. I know I didn't literally say everybody's name, but some of those guys I had no idea who they were, so. Alright. So, here is what we're gonna do. So, week 1. Wait. Is this actual week 1 or was that preseason week 1? That is preseason. When does the regular season start? I do believe... What the heck? This schedule's whack. Sorry. I swear I had this pulled up before I started. And then, who knows? It kind of went to shit. So, please bear with me. I'm pulling it up now. Here we go. Alright, so preseason games. We play Seattle, Jacksonville, Detroit. Whoa. Go back. Alright. Week 1, though. Yeah. Week 1, September 11th. We play the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, I think for us, Mitch is going to start quarterback week 1, obviously. I would think our receivers are going to be something along the lines of Deontay Johnson, Chase Claypool, George Pickens, Calvin Austin type shit. Pat Freiermuth playing tight end. But, yeah, so Cincinnati, I would love to say that we're going to win our first game of the year. But, one, they already have prop bets out. Or they already have, the line set for this. And we are plus 225. So, we're plus 6.5. Last year that they were 7th in points per game and we were 21st. Last year they were 10th in total yards and we were 25th. They averaged 385 total yards a game and we averaged 329. Passing yards, we averaged 236 and they averaged 283. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Their defense was better than ours? What? Oh, there we go. We were last in rushing yards against per game. Oh my goodness. And then we were obviously first in sacks. But, yeah. So, in this, I think some of the key matchups we're going to want to watch is... It's always TJ Watt against whatever tackle has to go through the hell of trying to block him. Watching TJ Watt's always a big thing for me in games. He's such a game wrecker. You always want to figure out where he's at and just see what happens. I'm going to be interested. Also, somebody on the defensive line I will be interested in watching is Cam Hayward. He's getting up there in age, but I don't see him stopping, and I expect him to have another big year this year, honestly. I think him and TJ Watt are really going to have to step up as leaders of the whole team and not just the defense now that Ben's gone. So it's going to be real interesting to see how they take that role on. And then us on defense, I do believe... Well, covering Jamar Chase is always going to be... See, Joey B's a monster, so it's going to be a big battle. It's going to be a big trenches battle, because if we just win the trenches, I think that we can get to Joey enough and really make it hard on him. But Joey B's a monster. Joe Mixon's a monster. Jamar Chase is a monster. T. Higgins is super good. There's somebody I'm missing. What is his name? Tyler Boyd. I think that's his name. I could be completely wrong. What? Hold on. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. For those of you who are just listening, what I'm doing right now is looking up the Bengals roster. All right. Joey B, quarterback. Joe Mixon, running back. Yeah, Tyler Boyd, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. Okay, so I wasn't tripping. They got Hayden Hurst at tight end now. I forgot about that. Yeah, so I'm going to be very interested to see how we decide to try to cover their receivers, because their receivers are very good, clearly. And Jamar Chase is out of this world. So, I think that'll be a fun game. Just for the record, though, I do believe that we are going to lose that game. So that would start us off at 0-1. So week 1 we go to Cincinnati. Week 2 we have New England come to us. Now, New England. New England is clearly starting Mac Jones, Damian Harris. They have Nelson Aguilar, Kendrick Bourne. They have Hunter Henry, Jacoby Myers, Ty Montgomery. They got Devontae Parker, Jonnu Smith. That's just on the offense. So I think our defense is going to, I don't know. I don't think that their receiving core is anything spectacular. Damian Harris is a good running back, but he's not like Derrick Henry good, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not too worried about that. I mean, their best receiver is fucking Nelson Aguilar, and he couldn't catch a wet paper bag. Their defense is nice, though. Christian Barrymore. They got Lawrence Guy. Dietrich Wise. Those guys are all pretty good. They brought Jamie Collins. Their linebackers are old, though. They got Jawan Bentley, Jamie Collins, Dante Hightower, Anthony Jennings, Matt Judon. I think Matt Judon's going to have a good year. Yeah, so to see how our offense... Another thing I'll be interested to see with our team is how our offensive line handles pressure, because we weren't very good at it last year. So I kind of hope that we do a better job. I think our defense is going to give New England trouble. I do. Now, we won't be starting a rookie quarterback, but we will be starting Mitch Trubisky against Bill Belichick's defense. So I have a feeling that Bill Belichick always game plans to take the best player out of the game completely. Now, I'm very interested to see who he decides to try to take out of the game, whether it's Deontay Johnson or Najee Harris. Because if it's Deontay, I mean, whoever it is, we can go to the other. I don't think you can stop both. So that'll be interesting to see. Matt Judon coming off the edge could give us a little issues, because, like I said, our offensive line isn't the greatest. But I also don't think that their defense is amazing in any way. They just lost their best corner, J.C. Jackson. So, I don't know. I think that could be a good game. I'm going to give us... I don't know. It's hard to... I'm going to say we come out... I tried to find a way to convince myself to say that we were going to win that game, but I just don't think we're going to. I don't. So, 0-2 for us so far. We're not off to a great start, but that is A-okay. Week 3 of the season, we will be going against the Cleveland Browns. Now, the decision on Deshaun Watson, his punishment, has not been decided yet. So, if he plays, I think we lose. I do. I really think we lose. If he doesn't play, I think we win. They got Myles Garrett coming off the edge. I'm pretty sure they still have Jadeveon Clowney. They got JOK, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. He's a monster. Denzel Ward, beast. Is he? I think he's on Cincy, actually. Jesse Bates. Yeah, he's not on. He's not on Cleveland. They do have Ronnie Harrison. He's not anything crazy, but every time I think about the Browns, I think about Ronnie Harrison because Ronnie Harrison played against one of my best friends in football when in high school. So that just kind of comes to my mind. Yeah. Our offensive line is going to struggle again in this game. We are going to struggle. I have a feeling. Nick Chubb is a monster. I mean, Deshaun Watson, he's a great quarterback. I'll be interested to see. I kind of hope that he does play in this game just so I can see, like, if he still got it. Because, I mean, like, he's still very young. I think he's, like, 26, 27. So he's still young. But not playing for, what? Was it 2 years or a year? I think it was a year. He didn't play all last season. And that can do something to you. So, maybe in this game he will still be a little rusty, and we could sneak one out. You know what? No. Fuck that. I am going to be confident in our team. I am confident in Mitchell Trubisky. We are going to beat the Cleveland Browns, no matter who they fucking have playing quarterback. Deshaun Watson, doesn't matter. Jacoby Brissett, doesn't matter. We're beating them. So that's 1-2. We're 1-2 on this season so far. Week 4 we play the Jets. I mean, Zach Wilson, even though I have mad respect for Zach Wilson for fucking his mom's friend. Don't get me wrong. Like, if I ever saw Zach Wilson in person, probably the one and only thing I would say to him, I would walk up to him, I would shake his hand, I would look him dead in the eyes, and said, "You did it for all of us." Now, with that being said, the Jets suck. I understand that they had a good draft. The Jets suck. The Jets will be the Jets. And I think we destroy them. So, 2-2. I think TJ Watt has a great game in this. I think Najee Harris runs all over them. I think maybe even Mitch gets some numbers. Maybe throws for like 250, 275, 4 tons, you know what I'm saying? So, 2-2, we're even. Week 5. This is... Oh, alright. So, we play the Buffalo Bills. Now, we did play them week 1 last season. Now, we also had Big Ben at quarterback. We beat them week 1 last season. But once again, we also had Big Ben at quarterback. And, I mean, Stephon Diggs, there's nobody on our defense that could cover Stephon Diggs. I mean, I don't think there's hardly anybody on any defense that can cover Stephon Diggs. And Josh Allen is just a fucking animal. And their defense is one of the best. Even though I think last year they didn't have any Pro Bowlers, their defense is definitely one of the better defenses in the league. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. Yeah. So, I think we're going to lose this game. There's also a chance that we get absolutely destroyed. So, there's that. I don't know if Buffalo's O-line is super good. I don't think they're crazy or anything. So, be interesting to see what TJ can do against them. I think Najee has a good game here. I think our passing game struggles. So 2-3. We are in week 6 of the season, and as of right now, in this hypothetical, we are 2-3. Let's see. Next, we play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Tampa Bay Q Gronkaneers, according to Pat McAfee. But Tom did come back, which sucks. I wish he'd just retire and stay away from football forever. But, and then I think they just signed Julio too. So, they got Leonard Fournette, who showed up to camp 30 pounds overweight. They got Mike Evans, who can't stay healthy for a full season. They got Chris Godwin, who also can't stay healthy for a full season. And they also have Julio Jones, who hasn't had a great season in a while. But I do think that Tampa may reignite something in Julio, just kind of like he did AB, except Julio will stay through the whole season and won't quit in the middle of a game. Fucking psycho. Yeah, I wish I could say that I think we're going to win this game, but I can't lie. We're going to get murdered. So, 2-4 now. Week 7, we play the Miami Dolphins. Now, the Miami Dolphins, their defense is solid. I think they have Emmanuel Ogbah. They have Xavier Howard. They got Byron Jones. People like that. So their defense isn't awful. I do think that our offense is going to be better than their defense. But I also think that there's a chance that their offense is better than our defense. Now, saying those two things, if you compare the two defenses, I personally think that our defense is 100 times better. So, by me saying that, I am coming to the conclusion that Sunday, October 23rd, in Miami, Florida, we beat the Miami Dolphins because Tua is shitty. See, I'm talking out my ass right now. Tua, there's a chance that Tua is super shitty. There's a chance that he's absolutely fucking terrible. Tyreek Hill doesn't have Patty Mahomes throwing him the ball anymore. I'm still not convinced in any way, shape, or form that Tua Tagovailoa can throw the ball more than 20 yards down the field. So it doesn't really fucking matter how fast Tyreek Hill is, because Tua's not getting the ball to him. I really don't think he will. Now, I want him to go prove me wrong, but I don't see it happening. I don't. I don't see it happening. I think, like I said, so I think we go in there and we beat the Miami Dolphins. So this brings us to 3-4. And week 8, we play the Philadelphia Eagles, who now have A.J. Brown at receiver. They have a nice quarterback in Jalen Hurts. They have a good running back in Miles Sanders. I don't think that their defense is very good. I could be wrong, but they're in the NFC West, so like they suck anyway. Yeah. Now, as hard as it may be for a team to cover A.J. Brown, I think our defense and the way that we run our defense, I think we're going to put a lot of pressure on Jalen Hurts. I do. I think we're going to just stuff the middle. I think anytime he rolls out, we're going to have people all over him. And so, for Sunday, October 30th, in Philly, I'm going to say that we beat the Philadelphia Eagles, bringing us to 4-4. So, going into the bye week, we are 4 wins, 4 losses. Right now, we probably wouldn't make the play. I mean, we would go 8-9, 9-8. Probably miss the playoffs. Would I be okay with us missing the playoffs? Kinda. Would I be mad that we won so many games? Yes. And then after our week 9 bye week, we go week 10 to New Orleans. We're going up against famous Jameis and that New Orleans Saints offense with newly signed Jarvis Landry. I don't think anything has been announced about Michael Thomas, so maybe he's not playing. I mean, this is week 10 of the season, so you would hope that Michael Thomas is playing, but who knows? They still got Kamara. Is he out for this season? Didn't Alvin Kamara get suspended for something? Michael Thomas activated from PUP list already, so he probably will be playing in this game. Unless he gets hurt again. Forgot they got Tyrann Mathieu too. Oof. I'm trying to see, because there was something about Alvin Kamara. Oh, he had a assault and battery case. Okay. So he'll probably be suspended for a couple games, but he'll probably be back by this. So I still think that our defense is better than their offense. They still have Cam Jordan on the defensive side, so this is going to be a defensive-led game, I think. So I think it's going to be low scoring, but I do think that Week 10, Sunday, November 13th, versus at home, so we'd be at home, thank God, the New Orleans Saints, I do believe we win. So that takes us to 5-4. And the next week we play the Cincinnati Bengals again. So I think we lose this game. I do. By this time, I think the Bengals will be clicking. I really do. I really think that the Bengals are going to have a great season. So, as much as I hate to say that, I do think that they're going to have a good season. So I think we're going to lose that game, which drops us to 5-5. And then week 11 or 12, we play the Indianapolis Colts. Now, the Indianapolis Colts are a great team. Last year they were a great team, but they had a shitty quarterback. Carson Wentz sucks dick. Just saying. Now they have replaced Carson Wentz with Matt Ryan. Now, Matt Ryan in no way, shape, or form is a NFL MVP caliber quarterback anymore, but I think he's solid. I do. Now, their defense is going to be good. The only thing that Indianapolis really lacks is receivers. Now, they have a stud at running back in Jonathan Taylor. So the receivers don't need to be amazing. Michael Pittman Jr. needs to have a 1,000-yard season, I think. Maybe another receiver needs a 1,000-yard season. But I don't think they're going to be throwing the ball a whole lot. I think a lot of their offense... there's a chance that our offense and Indy's offense is very similar. Surrounded around the running back. Now, I'm going to give us... I think we win this game. Now, am I saying that out of spite because Pat McAfee is a Indianapolis Colts fan? Maybe. If you haven't noticed, by the way, anytime I watch Pat McAfee very often, like damn near every day. So I am going to be quoting him sometimes. So get over it. Yeah, I think we beat him. I do. I think we beat him. That's 6-5. Now, next we play Atlanta. I think they're starting Marcus Mariota at quarterback. They drafted Desmond Ridder. If we lose this game somehow, Jesus Christ. I mean, I don't see any reason we should lose this game. I think we win. I do. So that's 7-5. Week 14, we played the Baltimore Ravens. Now, the Baltimore Ravens are kind of in a situation like the Indianapolis Colts. They have a great defense, but they have no receivers. And what's different about Indy and Baltimore, obviously, is Baltimore's a great quarterback who is, so far, not re-signed a contract. So he'll be trying to prove himself. Now, for us as Pittsburgh Steelers fans, that is not good because one thing that the Ravens love to do is try to beat up on the Steelers. And this year could be the year it happens. Could be. Our defense always plays so good against them, though. They really do. I'm going to say that we lose this game. I think we lose. That brings us to 7-6. Going into week 15 of the season, we are 7-6. In week 15, we are at Carolina. Now, Carolina's in shambles. They just traded for fucking Baker Mayfield. They have Christian McCaffrey, but by this time in the season, Christian McCaffrey will be injured and out for the year because somehow he always finds a way to just absolutely go the fuck off for the first 4 or 5 weeks, and then he gets hurt. So, they probably won't have him by then. And because of that, I'm going to say that we beat the Carolina Panthers, which brings us to 8-6. Now, Christmas Eve, we play the Las Vegas Raiders. The Las Vegas Raiders had one of the best off seasons of any team in the NFL. They picked up Devontae Adams. They re-signed Max Crosby. They still have Darren Waller. They still have Hunter Renfrow. They got Josh Jacobs. Derek Carr is a very underrated quarterback. Their offensive line's a little sketch, but I think it will improve. Max Crosby's a great pass rusher. To be honest, right off the top of my head and right this second, Max Crosby is physically the only person's name that I can think of on the Raiders defense. Fun fact. But I think we lose. I think we get our asses kicked, to be completely honest. I think the Raiders are going to be very good this year. And I don't see where we have Mitch Trubisky come in and beat the Raiders. I don't. So that would bring us to 8-7. And then we play Baltimore again. And I think we lose. I do. I think we lose. Which brings us to 8-8. Week 18, this could be for a playoff win, or this could be to send us to the playoffs. This could not fucking matter at all. We play the Cleveland Browns. And with Deshaun Watson or without Deshaun Watson, I think we win this game just to end the year on a W, which would then bring us to 9-8. And we would hopefully miss the playoffs because that would give us a little bit better of a draft spot. But, yeah, so we will go back through that real quick. Week 1, Cincy, L. Week 2, New England, L. Week 3, Cleveland, W. Week 4, Jets, W. Week 5, Buffalo L. Week 6, Tampa Bay L. Yeah. Hold on, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, week 7, W. Week 8, W. Bye week. Week 9, W. Week 10, L. Week 11, W. Week 12, W. Week 13, L. Week 14, W. Week 15, L. Week 16, L. And week 17, W. So, like I said, I do believe we will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And, so we will go 9 and 8. Hopefully miss the playoffs. But Mike Tomlin's consecutive seasons of not having a losing season will continue. And yeah, now there is a world where Mitch Trubisky sucks even more than we think. And say we lose to Cincy, lose to New England, lose to Cleveland, and then lose to the Jets as well. Honestly, if we somehow start this season 0-4, okay, let me rephrase. I think no matter what, Mitch Trubisky will start game 1, game 2, game 3, game 4, game 5, and 6. Now, depending on what our record is and where we stand and how Mitch is doing, I think that there is a chance this Sunday, October 23rd, at Miami, I do believe that there is a chance that we start Kenny Pickett this game and then for the rest of the season. Now, there's one other spot where I can see this happening. If we don't do it against Miami, it's either because we're winning and doing good, or we just want to wait a little bit longer. But if we don't do it against Miami, I think we do it after the bye week. I think this is how it go down. We don't start him against Miami. We don't start him against Philly. We go into the bye week, announce that we are going to be starting Kenny Pickett at quarterback for the remainder of the season. So we have this whole bye week and then the whole next week as well to get him prepared for New Orleans. And then Kenny Pickett finishes out the rest of the season. Now, I don't know if that would necessarily have any effect on us, because honestly, like I said, I think we're going to run the ball most of the time. But who knows? Now, there are a couple games where our defense could find a way to sneak us out a win. And, I think there's a way our defense gets us a win against New England week 2. I see a world where in one of the Cincy games, our defense is just lock up and we get a win because of that. I also see that in one of the Baltimore games. Maybe both of the Baltimore games, considering how we play against Baltimore most of the time. Vegas, I don't know. I just think that their offense is so good, but our defense is really good too. That Vegas game's really up in the air for me. I actually really like our schedule. I think it's very competitive, and I don't think that I think the best team we play on our schedule is the Buffalo Bills, and we're definitely going to lose that game. But I think because that's also week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's week 5 of the season. So even if we lose against Buffalo, I think that will kind of show where we're at in terms of skill. I really do. I think that will really show where we're at in terms of skill. Now, there are also some games like the Cincy games, the New England game, even the Cleveland games where our offense is just so fucking bad that it doesn't matter how good our defense is and we still lose. See, I see a world where we lose to Cincy, we lose to New England, we lose to Cleveland, we beat the Jets, lose to Buffalo, lose to Tampa. I don't see where we lose to Miami. I can see where we lose to Philly. I can't see us losing to New Orleans. I see us losing there. I could see us losing to Indy. I don't see us losing to Atlanta or Carolina. So there is a place in my head where we have 6 wins. And we go like 6-8, 6-9. Wait. No, it'd be like 6-12 or 11. I could see where I could see somewhere in the realm of possibility where we lose to Cincy, New England, Cleveland. We beat the Jets, we lose to Buffalo, Tampa, beat Miami, we lose to Philly, beat New Orleans, lose to Cincy, lose to Indy, beat Atlanta, lose to Baltimore, beat Carolina, lose to Vegas, lose to Baltimore, lose to Cleveland. There's a lot where I can see that happening. Now, what if Mitch comes out and just has like the best year he's ever had in his life? If somehow Mitch came out and was just a dead-eye quarterback, I could see where we beat Cincy, beat New England, beat Cleveland. I don't think there's anywhere where we beat Buffalo. I don't. It's a very small world, but there is one where there's a chance where we beat Tampa. I don't think it'll happen, but there's always a chance. I still don't see us beating Vegas. I don't. I do see a possibility also where we literally just come to play against Baltimore in both games and beat them in both games. But yeah, so my actual prediction though is we go 9-8, miss the playoffs, probably 3rd or 4th in the division, and we probably have the 15th, 16th pick, which wouldn't get us the quarterback I wanted, but whatever. Yeah, so that is the Pittsburgh Steelers 2022 NFL schedule. That is what I personally think will happen this season. I either hope they prove me really, really wrong and win a bunch of games, or really, really wrong and lose a bunch of games. Because if we're a bad team this year, I think I've said this before, but I want us to be like a super bad team. Like so bad where we are in the running for the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th pick. Somewhere in there. So we can go ahead and draft our franchise quarterback and we can kind of get this back going. I love Kenny. I do. I love Kenny Pickett. But I don't see him being our 10-year, 15-year NFL starter. I don't. I love Kenny. I love him to death. But I don't see it. So if we suck super bad this year, I think next year we draft a QB. And kind of get the train back on the tracks, you know what I'm saying? Is there anything else that I wanted to say to you guys? Feel free to, if you want me to like go through your team in particular, because I think I'm going to do this for a bunch of teams. I don't really know how many. I may even have guests on for some, like fans of whatever team I'm going over, and just so I can bounce it off of somebody. I think I'm going to start trying to get more guests on here, because I know you guys just absolutely fucking love hearing just my voice on every single episode for anywhere from an hour and something to just like 30 minutes, but I'm sure you guys would like to hear some actual conversation and not me just rambling about a bunch of random shit. So I do think I'm going to try to get some more guests on. Yeah. So thanks for watching. Make sure that you follow me on Twitter at Brandon_Beasley. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at Brandon_Beasley. I stream on Twitch. That's at Beesman with 3 underscores afterwards. BEEZMAN with 3 underscores on Twitch. I try to stream every day. Usually it's in the morning, afternoonish time. Usually I start anywhere from like 10 to 12. Get off like 3:30, 4. And then, yeah, make sure you go to offtheballnetwork.com, I think. I don't remember the website off the top of my head. I'm sorry. Make sure you follow all the Off the Ball Network members. We are growing. And watch out for some big things coming from Off the Ball. I think we're starting to take a step in the right direction. I do. All right, y'all. Appreciate it. Hope you enjoy. Feel free to leave me reviews, or whatever reviews of the pod, whatever team you want me to do. Maybe you just have a comment on something I said, anything like that. Shoot me a DM on Twitter. If I think it's important enough to respond to, or if I have a response to it, then I will make sure I read it live on the show. And if I start getting a bunch of those, we can have like a whole little segment where I just kind of go through DMs and answer questions from the DMs and stuff like that. So, yeah, I really want to get interactive with the people that do watch this. So, yeah, feel free to reach out. I believe that's it. So, yeah, y'all have a good one.